Just proud of our players. First, I'd like to say congratulations to Idaho on a great season. Probably two of the best shooters in conference history that we had to go up against. We had to play the perfect game, and I thought we got it, except for a little bit of the first quarter, right there at the end of the first quarter. Other than that, I thought our team did a phenomenal job. Assistant coaches came up with a great game plan, and the players, it was perfect. I mean, it was absolutely perfect to guard those two players the way they did. And we talked a lot about rebounding, especially the second quarter at the media timeout. We thought they were getting too many second chance points, and we had to lock that up. We talked to if we started rebounding the ball better, we'd be able to extend our lead, which we did in the third and fourth. And just again, proud of our players and how hard they worked and put a lot of time and effort into this game. And to see our streak against Idaho come to end in this situation where we advanced to the championship game says a lot about our team and their character.
How would you describe how you guys were guarding those two teams both working so well?
We had to use our length again today, extend a little bit out. At our place, they were launching from 10, 15 feet past the three-point line, so we knew we had to take it away. We were quicker on our rotations tonight. Our angles were great. I mean, we had better closeouts on them. They're such good players that if you take the three away that started driving, especially in the second quarter, I thought Courtney did a great job as far as being a presence in there, not to necessarily stop every shot, but make them think twice about shooting it or passing it, maybe get a kick out. And I thought we matched up really well on the outside when we did have a post entry. Again, it came down to rebounding. We had to rebound, and we did today.
Actually, last year this tournament, they hit, I think, 18 threes against you guys. Did you guys think about that coming in? How were you able to execute something better this time?
Yeah, I mean, we know that they're two great shooters, so I mean, just flying around with our hands up and moving around and talking to each other and knowing where they're at all times really helped.
Did you feel like the defense gained momentum as the game went on? Because it seemed like as they kept missing, they started to force some shots. It seemed like you guys thrived on that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we were grabbing those rebounds and fast breaking on them, it was all good.
It's kind of hard for us to see up top, but were you guys frustrating those two shooters down the floor at all?
I think they were getting the shots that they usually get, but I mean, if they're not knocking them down, it's obviously a different game. So.
Kyle, you guys extended the lead to 10 at the end of the third quarter, and then kept pushing. How were you able to kind of keep them arms down?
I think once we got the lead, there was no going back. I mean, with other games we've lost this year, we've had a lead, we've gave it away. And I think we've learned from that. So.
Kylie, talk about you guys are perfect from the free throw line today. Down the stretch, you guys had a lot of free throws. Just talk about making those down the stretch in good kind of situations.
I mean, we practice them every day at practice and everything. So, I mean, there's no reason we can't make them.
Coach, since this tournament went to neutral site, you guys have won as many games as anywhere in the league.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, how do you do that?
The players, they believe. It's been a process to get to this point. I don't know if you all know where we came from, a few years ago, but these players believe. They believe we can win, and they put in the work. I mean, from off season to summer to fall, just like every team. But we really put in the work this year to get to this point. We had been in the semis back-to-back years. We wanted more. We weren't done, and we still want to keep playing.
Actually, offensively, what did you find something good against the rim pretty easily? Did you like your matchup?
Yeah, for the most part, just trying to get down in the post and look for the mismatch or look for my cutters, and I was getting those.
Is it hard to beat the number one seed and then have to refocus on playing another game in this tournament?
Oh yeah, it's definitely hard, especially coming out in Northern Colorado or Eastern. You don't know what you're gonna get.
What do you do to refocus?
I think the day off will help. It's been different, I guess, this year having the back-to-back games. The turnaround time for scout has been different. So that we'll need this extra day to get ready and have our best game prepared for Friday. But either team, I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, this is playoff time, and both teams are really good, playing really well right now. So we've got to lock in, be better. We've got to be better on Friday, actually.
I know it's kind of been a power since they rejoined the Big Sky.
Yeah.
What is it, especially for where you guys came from, what does it mean to beat that program and advance on to the championship game?
Well, I mean, the last 4 out of the 5 games, I think it's been a one-possession game at the end, so we've been close. We just haven't been able to put everything together and finish a game. I mean, we finished today. I mean, we put it all together. Offensively, I thought we had a good flow. We were able to finish, extend our lead, and then defensively, we locked down and rebounded. But but to beat someone like that at this stage, I mean, says a lot about our team, their character, and how much we want it.
Any other questions?
All right, thank you all. Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. Coach, we'll start again with an opening statement and then take questions.
Okay, obviously a very tough shooting night for us. We've shot very well against their zone, and we just unfortunately we didn't shoot it as well today. I think that was part of it, but I think defensively we didn't do the job we've done the last couple times either with them when we were making our runs, and then they would get an open cut or get an open three or get to the free throw line, which obviously they got to the free throw line a lot compared to what we did. So that was a big difference in the ball game. I thought we took care of the basketball good. We didn't want to turn the ball over. We run our stuff, and we knew the inside. Our 5 players were going to have to score, and they did a pretty good job. I'm really happy with Haley Christopher's play today and Liz Klinkers. I thought they did great. I just hate it for these guys to go out. We really thought we'd be playing in the NCAA tournament this year. I've been on both ends of this. Won championships and played there, and now we've lost this game. A championship game here, and frankly, it sucks. It does. It just sucks. And I really feel for these guys. But like I told them in the locker room, it doesn't take away from what we did 16 times better than anybody in this league, and that's win the league. We had 16 wins in the league, better than anybody else. We are the regular season champions, which in my mind is always a harder thing to do than get hot and lose and win a couple of games in a conference tournament and go to the NCAA tournament. So, I'm really proud of our season and how we played this year in the Big Sky Conference. And couldn't be happier for these guys to be going out with a banner and rings, which is what the way these two need to go out.
Jon, we saw in the video more in the closing section sharing the moment with the 2 seniors on your right. Just how hard are moments like that when you know everything they put into the program?
Yeah, it was killing me. It was just killing me to have to. And we're not saying goodbye because we know we're playing in the WNIT, and it's not over for us. But it's our last Big Sky game, and all they've meant to me and our team and our school, and just so much. Just a great 4-year ride as it's gone through. So it was tough. I think that's the hardest moment I've had on the sideline, and I've been doing this a long time.
Were any particular adjustments they made to their zone, or was this kind of them stretching out the whole doing defensively?
I know they did a great job of not losing me. I think there's been a few times where they have, but I got some really good looks at the rim today, and they just weren't falling for me, but that's on me. Those are open looks that I should make without a doubt. But I think they did a really good job of communicating. I heard that on the court when I'm walking around, and they know exactly where I am. But at the end of it, it was just on me missing open looks.
Not to make excuses, it's not something we didn't talk about the other day, but there's the 2 3-point lines out there. I know these 2 guys were often shooting from pretty far back. Does that make it weird at all when you're shooting on the court like this?
I don't think so. I mean, we shoot from there anyway, so I think it's more like everybody else gets a kind of a sense of where we're actually shooting from normally. The lines don't really mean much to me. I think as long as I'm behind the first one, I don't really care where I am.
I think that's a good question though, because there was a couple people on our team, not these guys, that the line really did screw with them, and they talked about it a lot last night at the game. But again, not affecting these. Using that as an excuse, these guys can shoot it from anywhere, but a couple other people had a problem.
Taylor, what about the backboard being so far away from the stands behind it? Do you kind of like lose some depth perception here, or?
No, I mean, when you've shot for as long as I have in so many different kinds of gyms, it really doesn't matter. I mean, when I was growing up, I actually broke my backboard, so I didn't have one. So I just focus on looking in the center of the rim, and that's what I do when I shoot now. So I don't really care where the basket is, what gym I'm in. It's all the same shot, no matter where we are.
Jon, no Idaho teams left in the Big Sky tournament. no Idaho teams left in the Big Sky tournament. First year that it's in Boise. I mean, what do you think of the tournament? What do you think this could mean for the conference in the city?
I thought it was fantastic. The venue is great. The hotel, we got to stay at the Grove, so we're right here where the arena is. The Big Sky has put on a heck of a conference tournament. First class all the way. Love the whole environment. I thought we had a great crowd here. Of course, obviously, the easiest place to get to, because places are hard to get to out of Moscow. I can tell you that. So it's nice to be able to get here, and no, they've done a great job here. I think it's a great, it's a great city to have the tournament in, and I've heard nothing but positive things from all of our parents and people around it, and I can't say enough good things about the way the Big Sky has run this tournament and the venue and everything about it. I hope it always stays here.
Mikayla, last week, we talked about the NCAA tournament, you guys getting your freshman year and wanted to get back there. Just, how hard of an adjustment will it be to, kind of change your mindset and go forward from the
I don't think it'll be that hard. Obviously that's what we wanted, but we're lucky we get a chance to play, and that's what we work so hard for in the regular season, is to have a chance to play after the conference tournament. And I would have loved to go to the NCAA tournament, but I think we're just so grateful that we get to play another week, and might as well go win it now since we're in it.
For the two seniors, when Jon and Shake right there, so a little hug there on the side after, that's obviously a tough moment. But what's going through your mind with that?
For me, it was just hard because I didn't play well, so I felt like I didn't help as much as I should have. But just kind of with the three of us there, just kind of came to the last 4 years and what it's meant to me. Just to be there in that moment, win or lose, I was just thankful that I was able to be in that position with these two people, and my life's changed because of them, and I'm so thankful that I'm here, even though we lost.
Yes.
Let's go back here.
For you two girls, what message do you give to those younger girls? You saw them kicking butt out there tonight. What message do you give to them to continue this legacy that you guys have built for Idaho?
Yeah, I was proud of our younger girls tonight. Haley had an amazing game. She stepped up huge for us, and I hope that kind of confidence that she had tonight will carry over to the WNIT, and then the next 3 years she has at Idaho. I think what we're most proud of is just the legacy we built and the culture we built of being good teammates and kind of having that family culture at Idaho. And I think Taylor and I have taken a lot of pride in our leadership this year, and we have full confidence that the younger girls are ready to take it over and build their own legacy.
Kind of what she said, but I think on senior night we wrote a little something to each of the girls that are coming after us, just telling them to keep working and keep putting in the time, because it's worth it, and we've been to a championship and we've won, and the girls last year kind of learned the hard way what it feels like to lose, but now they know what it's like to perform on this stage, and they've shown that they can perform, and they're all outstanding players and people, and I'm just so excited to see them keep building on what we've helped build and the people that came before us. Can't really say much else. They're just great people, and I know they're going to do phenomenal things.
Taylor, have you ever had a night like tonight where the shots just weren't falling?
I've had plenty of those. Yeah, I've definitely had some, but when your teammates and your coaches have so much confidence in you to keep shooting the ball, that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing. It sucks that it had happened today, but we're lucky enough to have another game next week where I can bounce back and go out with a bang, hopefully.
What does this say about the field of the Big Sky that the top two teams in the tournament aren't going to play for the championship?
I feel like we found out along the course of the regular season that, the top spot was kind of up for grabs for a long while, and even in the last week of season it was up for grabs. So it says a lot about the competition that we have and how many great players are in this league, and I hope that it keeps getting even more competitive and even better after we're gone. I just hope that it keeps getting better from our side and from everybody else's too.
Taylor and Mikayla, all week, opposing coaches have been praising you, calling you, the top two shooters in the history of the Big Sky Conference. Just what does your legacy on this conference mean?
Yeah, every coach has come up to us and congratulated us in some way, which is really, really nice of them. I've had a couple of them come up to me and say that they're glad I'm leaving. I know they've said the same thing to Taylor. But I think, I mean, we've definitely earned the right to call ourselves the 2 best shooters that the Big Sky has ever seen. I know that sounds kind of arrogant, but I think we've definitely earned it. And yeah, I think hopefully, like what Taylor said, the conference keeps getting better and records are meant to be broken. We'll see. Hopefully the conference gets so good that our records do get broken, but for now I think we're definitely proud of what we've done in the record book since,
Speaking of records, Taylor, you were close to the single season most 3-pointers made this season, about 3 shot time in the record. What does it mean being that close to breaking that record?
You know, that's cool just to even be in the conversation. You know, sucks that it didn't happen tonight. It's not something I was focused on. You just come in and hope that you can do the most to help the team win. If the record does get broken with the games that we have left, then that's pretty cool, but I think I'm pretty happy with how many I have right now. I'm pretty content with all those.
Any last questions?